Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Nottingham. With me I've got Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, I'm grabbing you for a quick 5 minutes, just reference the whole WBC, Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury situation that I mentioned yesterday. Just want to grab your thoughts on the whole situation.
I don't want to talk too much about it because obviously it's an ongoing resolution that we're working on. Dillian Whyte was ordered to fight Dominic Brazil for the interim world title, with the winner facing Deontay Wilder, or the winner of Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury immediately, with no intervening bouts. Tyson Fury pulled out of the ordered fight with Deontay Wilder, and we believed and we lobbied that Dillian Whyte should now be mandatory for the winner of, well, it should be mandatory anyway, but the winner of, after Brazil Wilder was made, Dillian Whyte should be mandatory for the winner. So they came back. I think where the Tyson Fury thing came from was they came back and said, well, we could order you against Tyson Fury in a final eliminator. And we said, well, you can, but he ain't going to take the fight. It's a 50-50 split. He's just pulled out of the Deontay Wilder fight. He's not going to take a Dillian Whyte fight. So we made the Oscar Rivas fight, and we said, and we're now saying that is a fight that should be a final eliminator for the world title. It's about the 6th guy in the top 10 that Dillian Whyte has challenged from the top 15. He's been number 1 in the WBC for, I don't know, someone mentioned it the other day, is it like 400, 500 days?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Something like that, 500 days.
And somebody's done a list as well.
Yeah. So it's like, what's the hold up? So now we've put a new proposal together for the WBC to say, look, he's now fighting, he's defending his silver title. He's obviously number 1. This is another guy in the top 10 he's fighting. Please, could you make this one for the interim world title and the mandatory position? So we're waiting on an answer.
So the WBC, when you initially said to the WBC that you want the Rivas to be the final eliminator, did they get back to you with that?
No, that's just, that proposal's gone in since we made the fight, Basically, we're trying to find a resolution all round that keeps everybody happy. I mean, there's a lot of momentum at the moment with people speaking out for Dillian Whyte, you know, online and supporting him, saying this isn't fair. You know, this is a guy who's dedicated himself to the WBC. He's turned down other eliminators with other governing bodies. He's actually turned down fights with AJ because he thinks he's mandatory for the WBC. He's been number 1 for 500 days. Give him his chance, you know, and it's very frustrating. You know, listen, I have a lot of respect for Mauricio Sulaiman, I know that he's a boxing man through and through. He's like me, he's grown up in this sport, and he's not a bad person. You know, he's not trying to treat Dillian Whyte badly. It's just sometimes things snowball out of control, and this is a situation that I believe has snowballed out of control, and it's time to act. It's time to give Dillian Whyte the fair crack of the whip for everything that he's done in his career and everything he's done for and with the WBC. So I'm confident that they will agree to make that fight for the interim world title, and now hopefully Dillian Whyte becomes mandatory. Now when that happens, you know, he's fighting 2 months after Wilder, so maybe Wilder will have another one, but he must be mandatory, you know, and if he beats Rivas, he deserves to be mandatory.
Yeah, well, like you said, all the names he's beat already as well, but Dillian Whyte in the TalkSport interview said that he wants that fight, he would like that fight with Tyson Fury.
Loved it,
and he said to Eddie, give me that fight.
Of course, and look, you can order the fight, but it won't happen. You know, he's just pulled out of a Wilder fight. He's not going to take a 50-50 split against Dillian Whyte, you know, when he could have fought Wilder on a 50-50 split. So, but if they want to reach out to us and make that fight, great. But it's not going to happen. We don't want to waste any more time. You order that, there's negotiations, then he pulls out, and then we're like, it's another 3 or 4 months of Dillian Whyte's career. So, no problem fighting Tyson Fury in a final eliminator, but is he going to fight a final eliminator when he's just pulled out of a fight for the full title? I mean, actually, he shouldn't even be in the rankings. They've just ordered him to fight for the WBC world title, and he's pulled out.
What's your thought? As a promoter, you've been in the boxing game, what's your thought process on why Tyson Fury's pulled out on this fight?
Because he's got a load of money to fight someone easy. You have to understand about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's been there, done it. He's not about, you know, he's not about legacy at this point in his career. He's about the best deal for Tyson Fury. Good luck to him. It's not a criticism. He's won a world title in Germany. He's beat Deontay Wilder, really. So it's not like he's chasing belts but it's disappointing because I think the fans are a little bit miffed that why would you pull out of a Deontay Wilder fight? Like, you've beaten him, you've got the rematch, this is great news, and then you've just left it. Reason why? Got a big deal with Top Rank to fight an easy fight in Tom Schwartz. I don't, like I said, he's won world titles, so he hasn't really got anything to prove to anybody, but he's just taken the money route. It's fine. So, but what I'm saying is, if he's done that, you put him back in number 2 in the WBC. And now you're ordering him in a final eliminator. Yeah. You want to order him in a final eliminator, and he just pulled the final eliminator to win a shot at the title that he's just pulled out of. It's crazy. So
that's what I did. Last one before I let you go. The thing with WBC comes back, they give you the thumbs up. Whyte against Rivas. Whyte gets past Rivas on July. And the fights Wilder is on. Where would you like that fight? Would you go back to Wembley?
Of course. No, but wherever.
Yeah.
America, Wembley, it doesn't matter. He just deserves his shot, Dillian Whyte. Does Dominic Brazil deserve a shot as mandatory I'm asking the viewers, anyone, to Deontay Wilder? He got stopped by AJ, and since then, who has he beaten? No one. He beat Eric Molina, who also got stopped by AJ in 2 rounds, and he beat Izzy Ogano, or whatever his name is, and then he won a 8-rounder. Right? So that's what he's done to deserve the mandatory position. Dillian Whyte has beaten Chisora, Helenius, Lucas Brown, Joseph Parker, Chisora again. Right, probably missed one out in there as well. And now, and now he's fighting Oscar Rivas. Come on. And again, this is not you heard me at press conference last week. WBC do an amazing job. They're looking into the safety of fighters with the weigh-ins. They're doing VADA testing, the only governing body that actually is. This is not. I saw Maurizio Sulaiman said stuff about me there. This is not about pot-shotting Maurizio Sulaiman. I believe he's going to actually act fairly here. And I think the fans, when they post on the social media, I'll read the comments. Well, why don't you do what's right for Dillian Whyte? So they're under pressure as well. And we all have to keep that pressure because we have to get what's fair for Dillian Whyte. This is not about favour. This is not about manipulating a governing body. This is just say, let's look at the facts and let's make this right. And what's making this right is if he beats Oscar Rivas, he deserves to be the mandatory. Come on, he's been number 1 for 500 and something days. He's beaten everybody. He's defended your silver title 4 times. He's boxed, I think, 2 official eliminators for the world title. So hopefully Maurizio and the board of governors will do what's right. And I believe they will. I think they're for the good of boxing. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Well, I won't keep you much longer because I think the first bell is about to go, but I'll probably catch you in a couple hours' time. Thanks,
cheers, mate. Thank you.